Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to touch base with the freebase of cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. But today I kind of wanted to just talk about the, if you do decide to take ecstasy, or if you are taking it, if you're planning on taking it, just keep in mind that, especially depending on how old you are. Like me, when I took it when I was 16, 17, when I was a adolescent. So I want to say from 16 to 17, pretty much. Well, I even consider myself an adolescent when I was 18, obviously, because I didn't act like a freaking 18-year-old. So so yeah, guys, if you guys do decide to take ecstasy, just keep in mind that with that drug, I think out of all the drugs that I've done, that drug, I think that was the drug where I did the most irrational things and the most things that I'm definitely embarrassed about. Well, same with meth, but I think more so with ecstasy because I used that one for a longer period of time. And so yeah, just with that, I remember the first time I started taking it, I used to call up people that I didn't even really know. I remember just talking to them for hours, and they, now that I think back on it, they're probably like, "What the fuck does this guy want?" I used to call like so late at night, and just trying to keep conversations going. I text everyone in my in my phone book. It was pretty crazy. It's pretty embarrassing. Just like this, yeah, just calling people in the middle of the night, like that's pretty weird, especially if you don't really know them that well. And yeah, I remember. I had during my senior year, I thought this one girl was kind of cute, and I ended up talking to her, and I was pretty high off of ecstasy. I was rolling, and I would talk to her every day for like about a week, and then I remember this one day she had a bottle of vitamin water. It was like a red, I don't know, fruit punch or whatever. And I just started drinking it. I just went went to her desk, and I started drinking her vitamin water. And she, she probably thought that was fucking weird of me. But she's like, "Oh, you can have it," and I was like, "All right, cool, thank you." And I used to roll pretty hard. Like I used to take like 3 pills of quad stack, like they were quad stack. I used to take 3 pills. Like that's when I was taking 3 pills a day to school, and I was high out of my mind. And she says that I can have her vitamin water. So I was like, all right, cool, thank you. So I went to my class, and when you take ecstasy, you can't sit still. That's why a lot of people take it to party or to dance on the whole night. You know what I mean? So anyway, I asked the teacher if I can go to the restroom, and he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I take the vitamin water with me, right? So I didn't really need to use the restroom. What I did was I grabbed the vitamin water, and I walked over to her class. And in the middle of the class while the teacher is teaching, I just leave the bottle on her desk, and I'm like, I'm like, here you go, like I'm done with it. And, everyone kind of looked at me pretty weird, and she looked embarrassed, and so I just walked out. And I didn't feel embarrassed at the time. I didn't really know what I was doing, and that's just one of the many examples that I have that definitely was weird behavior. Like I said, I have a lot of they say that you're supposed to make amends with those people that you've kind of hurt. I mean, I didn't hurt her. She probably completely forgot about me, but I'm just saying, like, my whole point with all of this is like just try to think ahead of time. Or I mean, okay, well, I guess it's kind of hard to say, because say you take it and it's your first time taking it. Yeah, you don't know how you're gonna act, but I'm saying if you take it for the second time, or if you plan on taking it even more, just kind of keep that in mind, that you definitely do things that are irrational. You're not all there. And I remember that same girl at school. Her friend, And keep in mind, I didn't even really have a thing for these girls. I just thought they were like somewhat cute. And but you know, when you're on that drug, you just talk to people like as if you know them forever. But that same girl, her friend, her best friend, I had gone to the restroom again at a different time, and so I saw her friend, and I went to the restroom, and she went to the restroom, and I had gone out. I came out first, and I was getting water, and I was pretty much waiting for her to step out of the restroom to just to tell her that, you know, like, hey, I think you're cute. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. She didn't get scared, but she got creeped out, you know, understandably so. So I remember, fast forward to like 2 weeks later, I believe, or like a month later, we had parent teacher conference, and one of the girls was really cool with the math teacher that I had, and he, you know, he had heard about that story that I that I brought the vitamin water back to her desk, and you know, he knew something was up. And so when my mom and stepdad went to parent teacher conference, like the whole he was like, oh, by the way, did you tell your mom and stepdad that this and that happened? And I was like, god damn it, this fucking guy. So you know, I definitely had to talk about it, and I think I ended up just playing it off like I wasn't that I wasn't high, that I just really wanted to give her back her vitamin water, and I was just really trying to be nice, and I think they bought it. So yeah, it's just really crazy for me, especially that drug, because yeah, like I said, that was the longest, that was the drug that I've taken for the longest time, you know, besides speed. So yeah, guys, just wanted to make this short video just to talk about you know, if you do decide to take it, and what kind of things you should keep in mind, you know, all the irrational behavior, and just to play it safe, pretty much. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely keep in touch with you guys, and if you want to show some support, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.